alunos, a fim de mantermos o decreto e continuarmos o seu desenvolvimento na língua, a gente vai disponibilizar para vocês em formato digital as videoaulas com o intuito de continuar nossa missão e de principalmente intensificar o seu projeto, o seu desejo, sua vontade de aprender o idioma inglês. Então, vamos à aula!
Hello guys, how are you doing today? This class, we're going to talk about April 14th. And April 14th talks about the genome sequence, okay? This text mentions how us, as humans, were able to map the genome sequence with an accuracy of 99%, okay? So, let's take a look about some of the verbs from the text. We have to say, to be, to make, to work, to release, to represent, to give, to come, to take, and to constitute. Okay? So, then we're going to go to the home practice. Home practice on pages 962 to 964. There, in the exercise, you have to say, what will we do if people stop dying? Okay, so we have some examples here, 3 examples. If people stop dying, we will live forever. If people stop dying, the world will become overpopulated. If people stop dying, we will have to figure out how to survive. Finally, on senior master, you're going to talk about the facts that called your attention about the video. So we have in here an example. The video is about what Spain would lose if Catalonia became independent. Okay? So let's start our review. Guys, this review, we're going to talk about conditionals. Okay? So, we have 4 types of conditionals, and in this class we're going to work with 3 of them. Okay? I'm going to highlight some important information that we have to consider when we're analyzing the structure. Okay? So, let's go with the zero conditional. So, zero conditional talks about things that are generally truth. Truth. Okay? How's the structure? The structure we will have if plus simple present and after we use simple present, or we can use simple present if simple present. Okay? So guys, what is the difference between one and another? None. Okay? What you have to respect? That when you start with if, you have to use the comma. When we don't start with if, we don't use the comma. Okay? Here we have an example. If Joanna says she is right. She is right. She is. Okay? So that's the example of zero conditional. So now we're going to go to the first conditional. What we use and how do we use the first conditional? As zero conditional talks about things that are generally truth, first conditional, we're going to talk about things that may happen in the future. Okay? So we're talking about a possible future. Okay? How's the structure? The structure will have if plus simple present, and after we will use will, can, may, or be going to. That is also another possibility if we change the order. So how would it be? We're going to use will, can, may, be going to, if simple present. Okay? And then we will have the example. The example here, we will use if I work hard enough, I will be able to map all the genes. Okay? Finally, we're going to go to second, and do this, second conditional. Okay? Second conditional, we're talking about hypothetical events. Hypothetical events. Okay? How's the structure? The structure we will use if plus simple past with would, could, or might, or we can use would, could, might, if simple past. Okay, so let's take a look at the example. The example we will have if Denzel were a scientist, he would make a fortune. Oops. A fortune. Okay, guys. So now let me take a look about the details of these structures. Okay. So what's the difference between the zero and the first conditional? If we observe, the difference comes right here. So here we are going to use simple present, and here we use will, can, may, be, going to. Okay? That's the difference. The beginning is the same, so if plus simple present. Okay? What is the difference between first and second? The structure changes completely. So here we have simple present. Here we have simple past. Okay? Here we used to have. We are going to use would, could, might. Okay? And here we use simple past. But here we use will, can, may, and be going to. Okay? So that's the difference. If you have any problems, don't forget to ask to your teacher on your online classes. Okay? Don't forget to do the home practice. Okay? Don't forget as well to subscribe the video, give your comments, okay? And see you next time. Bye bye.